Well, I guess I have to unmute now since you started a hype train, Brett. Hi, how's it going, everyone? Welcome in. What is going on? Hype train, yep. Well, that's one way to start a stream. Hope you're all doing well. We are on the Viewer SMP again today. We're going to be working on Spawn some more. Let's just jump straight into it here. But yeah, thank you so much, Brett, for the double sub, I guess. One at tier 3 and one at tier 1. That is awesome. 18 months in a row. That is insane. And yes, it has been that long already. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? Brett single-handedly funding the whole thing? Yeah, pretty much. I did no such thing. Sure. But yeah, let's take a look at what we did last time so that everyone is on the same boat if you missed the last few streams or anything. So, we've been working on this entrance area to spawn. We ripped out the old one, and we did a bunch of terraforming, and we built a new courtyard, which Emmy's going to build a tree on. Hey man, can't stay long, but wanted to stop in and say hi. How's it going, Froggo? Well, I mean, I know how it's going, but, you know, other than that, how's it going? We are just going to be chilling on the server today, doing some work on spawn here. We may go back to the actual spawn build here today, I think, because I am not sure where to go from here in terms of the courtyard. I think we need the tree in before we can make too many more decisions on that. So I figure if we start working on this side here, start getting up some more walls and whatnot, then we'll be in good shape. Pinged, thank you for the 100 bits. For some reason, the notification didn't pop up for that. Or I missed it, one or the other. Both are possible. Brett speaking from both accounts here. But yeah, the other thing that we can start working on is... I need to turn the render back on. Loaded schematics. No. Load schematics? No. I'm not very good with Lightmatica. Schematic placements. There we go. On. Here we go. So we can also start working on this back area here. It's not completely designed. How's it going, Bun Bun? Welcome in, welcome in. I love how stream started with a hype train. It's great. I know, right? Brett decided, you know what? Chaos today. Yes, chaos. But yeah, we can start building the portal room back here as well. It's not completely designed, but that is okay. We do also need to go collect some more terracotta for these back walls here. We're going to need quite a bit more. I think we're almost out, actually. If that's the case, we might need to go do that first. When do I wake up and not decide chaos? You know what? That's a good point, Brett. Didn't think of it like that. How are we doing on the terracotta front? We've been better. Okay, well, I guess the first thing we're going to do is go grab some terracotta. We'll use the teleport over here. Oh, yeah, Violet's here as well. Mining desert. Here we go. You can search my base if I have any. Sure. I will take a quick peek, actually, because that may speed things up a little bit here. Think it was base. Yeah, here we go. Let's see. What have you got? You've got 38. Yep, you have 38. Womp womp. Well, I appreciate letting me look. We will go mine some, though. I live in a wall. Alrighty. Cool. Let's start things off with a little bit of mining here. Yeah, that's the one that we've been ripping apart so far. We need the regular terracotta since we don't have the universal dyeing set up. So we'll just mine around the edge. I'm gonna go rest now. Be back later. We'll see. Sounds good, Froggo. Feel better. Get lots of rest. But yeah, I started on the Forever World today. Started the recording process. So it's going to be a slow going process because my window to record for that series is pretty much from when my partner goes to work in the morning until I start work on days that I don't go into the office. So that's pretty much 3 days a week. So I've got about an hour and a half to 2 hours of recording 3 days a week. So it'll probably take me a week or so to get the first episode out. I can edit whenever I want, but yeah, the actual recording process I can only do at certain times of the day and on certain days of the week. But I did get a start on that today, so the ball is rolling, and I'm quite excited for it, honestly. I came here with a completely full inventory. Are we able to re-dye terracotta? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure universal dyeing is broken on the server. We tried to get it with vanilla tweaks, and something about the data pack wasn't working. Pretty sure it's not the file. I'm pretty sure it's not the file either. I think it had something to do with the way that we were trying to install it on the server. But we couldn't figure out what it was, so we just said, meh. Yeah, we'll get it fixed. For now, we're stuck with regular terracotta, though. Blame Alfie? No. We blame Brett. First. What up, Drave? How you doing today? We're getting some collecting done for the resources that we need for spawn. Mainly, we need more terracotta. We're a little short on that. Hashtag blame Pinked. You know what? Why don't we just split the difference and we'll blame Kale for it? Tired because of exam week. That is fair. Did it, like, is this week exam week or was last week exam week for you, Drave? Not using a beacon when you only need level 1. Yeah, but you also need a beacon in order to do that. All of the beacons I bought are currently at spawn. This week started today, but I didn't have any exams. That is fair. How many exams do you have this week? You're rich, buy one. I don't want to. This is your Minecraft server? Yes, it is. So this is the server that I host for viewers. If you feel like joining, you're more than welcome to. It's Bedrock and Java compatible. ! SMP should give you the instructions on how to join. 5 this week, 2 more on Monday next week. Ouch. That is a lot of exams. You forgot to fix the command? No, the command works. It's just Nightbot is slow. It'll catch up, don't worry. Yep, there it is. I had to separate the Oh, I forgot you fixed it. Okay. You know, whenever you say something like that, I just automatically assume you're blaming me for something, so I saw forgot to fix, and I was like, yeah, I know you're gonna blame me for not fixing things again. Oh. Hi, Brett. Can't blame you for that. Go away, this is mine. No, this is mining. They call it a mine. A mine. How's it going, Pi? Hopefully you're feeling better. And at least you knew the reference. This isn't a mine, it's a tomb. A man of culture, I see. That's pretty much like 90% of me and Pink's DMs is just Lord of the Rings memes back and forth. It's going, it's not going. Still sick, arguably sicker than before. Mike, you need to see a doctor, my dude. You've been sick for like 3 weeks now. And if you're sicker than before, that is rough. It is. It's really good. A week, not 3? Have you had, like, different sicknesses then? Because I could have sworn you were sick, like, multiple weeks ago when I asked you as well. It's all Lord of the Rings memes. Only watched, like, half of the first movie. Oh. Why? Couldn't get through it. So you pretty much just watched the Shire stuff. Banned for different opinions. What is your genre? That is a good question. Probably at some point, different sick, yeah. Caught it from my family. They had it for 2 weeks. Fair. Yeah, I must have asked you during a different round of being sick then. Because, yeah, I'm pretty sure a couple weeks ago when I asked you how you were doing, you said sick as well. Don't like movies? Fair enough. I know a few people like that, actually. Not very. How are we doing? We'll fill up our inventory and then we'll go back and start building. Have you considered forgetting your opinions and watching anyways? Oi! Keep your arrows to yourself. Return to sender. Yes, still didn't do it. Try again. Basically, again and again until you get through Lord of the Rings. That is pretty valid. But yeah, I'm subscribed to so many Lord of the Rings meme pages that whenever I see a good one, I just screenshot it and I send it to Pinked. There's so many about Denethor making fun of Faramir. It's great. No, I don't think I will. Makes a movie reference. I think you'd kill me if I sent you all the ones I see. Yeah. There's just so many of Denethor, like, destroying Faramir. Oh, it is not nice out here. Oh, that's an interesting place for a ruined portal. Oh, thank you for sleeping, whoever did that. It was getting a little bit dangerous over here. But yeah, I'm excited to do some streaming on the Forever World when I get that going. I actually considered streaming on the Hardcore World today, but I already had everything set up for stream on the viewer server, so I decided not to. Because yeah, I've been working on this spawn project for quite a while, and I don't want to get completely burnt out on it, so we need to start introducing some new projects into our streams here. Whether that be a return to the Hardcore World or something else. Even just working on my base on this world. Much as I like the viewer server, it'd be cool to see other stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I considered doing the Hardcore World today, but honestly, I don't even know what I would work on it because it's been so long since I played on that world. And also, with me starting the Forever World soon here, I figured it would be better off to just wait until I can stream on there. It makes me miss having an SMP to play on right now. Like a creator SMP. It'll be good when Skyblock Kingdoms starts back up. We can get a good variety going. Do a little bit of single player, some Skyblock Kingdoms, and the viewer server. Yeah, the Forever World is going to be really good. I'm looking forward to doing some projects on there that, like, I'm too, like, afraid to do on the Hardcore World. Because, obviously, there are things that are just too dangerous to do on the Hardcore World, because if I mess it up, then, well, it's gone forever. And I've got a lot of builds on there that I really don't want to lose. So one of the things that I've always wanted to do is make like a research lab and have every entity in the game in the lab. So that would include like a warden, ravagers, all that kind of stuff. But collecting those in the Hardcore World is a little bit dicey. I could probably do it, but I mean, that's the kind of thing you always think right before you find out that you can't. Because, yeah, I've moved a lot of wardens in my time without dying. Like, how many times did I move Woovid during Skyblock Kingdoms without dying? Sounds like the perfect way to die. At least it would be a better death than my last hardcore world. Cause of death on the last hardcore world was basically just stupidity. There we go. Full inventory. What was it? Oh, I was building on, I was blasting bedrock on the roof of the Nether. So I had my chest plate on, and then I went to go get more TNT and forgot to put my elytra back on. And I just hopped basically from the top of the Nether to the bottom of the Nether. And splat. Yeah, that'll do it. Yep. Because, of course, I had already hollowed out, like, the entire area. So it's not like there was anything to catch my fall or anything. So, yeah. All the feather falling in the world couldn't save me. Okay. Let's grab some more rockets here. There we go. What do you even do at that point? Just end stream? Well, thankfully I was on Pleasantcraft at the time, so we just switched stream over to Pleasantcraft because I died live. It wasn't during a recording or anything like that. And it was like the beginning of my stream. It was the first 10 minutes. So yeah, it wasn't great. But yeah, we were just like, well, I guess we'll play on Pleasantcraft then. But yeah, like right now, if I died, pretty much my only other option other than start a new world would be to jump onto the viewer server. Perfect timing to switch then, yeah, exactly. Although, if I did die on my hardcore world, then I would probably just start a new one because I'm probably not going to start another YouTube series on a hardcore world. I've already done my season 1, and then I've done bits and pieces of this current world, but I kind of fell off the wagon for recording on that, so with a hardcore world, you can't really pick up, like, down the line. It's hard to do that because there's just so much stuff that's been missed. Whereas with my Forever world, if there's a hiatus of, like, 6 months of no recording and then I go back to it, not a big deal because, well, it's not a hardcore world. It doesn't matter how many days I play off camera. But that's kind of a big thing with hardcore worlds is how many days have you done on camera. If I go from day... I feel like my last video was like day 1500 or something. It was after my first subathon. And now we're at like almost day 3000. So yeah, it would be a little bit of an awkward thing to pick up from where I left off, I think. Okay, let's get some stone bricks and start outlining that wall over there. So fast, it was kind of funny. Yeah, exactly. Well, the worst part about that death was we were literally just talking about one of the people that I used to play with who had died in their hardcore world in that same way. And we were like, yeah, imagine dying like that. That would be really weird. Splat. You, King Alfie, but from a coffee shop. Do I say who you are, or do I just refer to you as Evelyn? Because I know exactly who you are. Oh no, I've been called a crepe. know, I'm more of a pancake person myself, but, you know, crepes are good too. What are you doing at the coffee shop? You still at work, or what's even the difference? A crepe is much thinner than a pancake. Who is? Who is? Who is who? How's it going, Emmy? Now I want both crepes and pancakes. You know what? Combination sounds good. There's a place near me called Cora's, and it's a really good brunch place. And yeah, they've got really good crepes, really good pancakes, really good eggs and bacon. Like pretty much any breakfast you can imagine. It's really good. Even just going there and ordering the fruit platter is awesome. Or they have a really good fruit crepe. King, I haven't started working at the coffee shop yet. Stop time traveling. I wasn't talking to you. I quit that coffee shop job a year ago, King. Keep up. Really? I had no idea. Who leaves a floating mountain? Are you still in the Mesa, Brett? Because if so, then the answer's probably me. And it's not technically floating, it's still connected. I just took away the terracotta and left the stone. So it's just a very thin mountain. It's not connected? Oh. Could have been me as well. Yeah, let's blame Pinked. That sounds like a good idea. Either Pinked or Kale. There is no stone. Interesting. Sounds about right. Here we go. Okay, so that's going to be our wall outline there. Work at a grocery store full time. Much better money than the coffee shop. That's fair. Are you a clerk or are you like stock? What do you do at the grocery store? Oh, it is less money? I'm currently job hunting as well. Looking for something with more pay. I stalk people. I mean items. Uh-huh. What does she do at the grocery store? She works. I mean, you'd think that, but I know a lot of people who worked at my old store that definitely didn't do a lot of work. Or any work at times. So you never know. Just because they're employed doesn't mean they work. They're two very different things. Oh, I should have gotten the other tough as well. We will do that. I'll be happy when we get this project here done. I'm also looking for a new job. It's the season of job hunting, I guess. Well, hopefully you find something. I applied to a few positions recently. By a few positions, I mean quite a few. Some of them are mainframe development positions. Other ones are application development, some web dev. But yeah, a lot of the positions that I wound up applying for are actually for banks. So I've got my fingers crossed for one of those. That would be a really stable job. And I could use the stability. But there are also some positions that I applied for that were contract positions. No, I didn't apply for any database positions because most of the ones that were listed were requiring more experience than I have right now. So I need to build my profile in the field a little bit. Or they were paying a lot less than the application development positions. But yeah, I could use a better paying job. Like I make okay money right now at my current job, but you know, it's not enough to really put aside a lot of savings. Like it's enough to pay my bills and have some money to, you know, have some fun and whatnot, but it's either fun or savings, not both. And I need both. IT guy complains about pay. Hey, IT pays a lot more out west than it does in Europe. Because I actually did look at positions in Europe as well, because, I mean, obviously with this field, I could really work anywhere in the world as long as it's a remote position. And all of the jobs in Canada and the US paid way better than the jobs in, like, the UK or Ireland or anywhere like that. Because obviously I was limiting myself to English-speaking countries. But yeah, like, the difference in pay between the two regions, it was a lot. Like, out here, there are entry-level positions for my field that pay 6 figures. Everything pays more in America and Canada, but cost of living is also much higher. For some things, yeah. Should have learned German. I am terrible with languages. So that's not happening. I'm lucky I remember English. Oh, yeah. No, a lot of the positions that I applied for are either near or at 6 figures. Like, obviously, there's some lower paying ones, like the database positions that I saw, but even those were still around, like, 60 or 70. How does coding work in different languages? Well, I mean, technically coding is all in different languages, but if we're talking spoken languages, then it's more so like your relationships with the customers and your coworkers and stuff like that. That's hard if you don't speak the same language. On my way to apply for a remote position in Canada. Hey, I mean, you may as well. There's a lot of remote positions in Canada, and especially since you live in the UK, it would be quite easy for you to get them. I came over here looking for something. I don't remember what it is. Oh, I remember what it is now. Stone brick. Okay. What else do we need? Let's grab ourselves some cobblestone walls, I guess. Or no, mossy cobblestone. I mean, like if you're building in something, let's say Java, like Minecraft, and everyone speaks, let's say Swedish, do you write Java code in English or Swedish? It's all English, as far as I know. I'm pretty sure coding languages in general are English. But to be fair, English is kind of a loose term for a coding language. It resembles English, I guess you could say. Because most of the quote-unquote words that you see in coding aren't complete words. They just kind of resemble words. Are we out of moss? Exactly. Variable names would be the only exception, and that's company by company. It depends on the coding standards that the people you're working for set. But it's not uncommon to have your coding standards in English, since that's kind of like the universal language. But I don't doubt that there's companies out there that have their coding standards in, say, German or French or anything like that. But yeah, in the IT world, English is, well, I mean, in a lot of fields in general, English is considered kind of the universal language. Yeah, indie games, I wouldn't be surprised to see different languages in their coding standards because, well, they're smaller development teams, so whatever language they speak is likely the standard that they'd set, unless they went into, like, a bigger franchise later on, in which case they may adjust their standards. Yeah, there are a lot of French coding companies. The other big one, I'd assume, is German. Because, yeah, there are a lot of German engineering companies. But yeah, to answer your question, Brett, in general, in other languages, you would probably just default to English unless there's a different standard set by your employer. Hello, how are you doing? How's it going, Fanda? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Doing some work on the Viewer SMP at the moment, working on our spawn building. And when you're in bed? We don't need the outline there. We'll just turn it back on when we need it. This is a pretty simple pattern that I made over here. Thank you, whoever slept. How would you feel if you were in a bus for like 13 hours? That's how I feel. 13 hours is a lot of hours. The only time I've ever been on like a vehicle that long is an airplane. And honestly, no, actually, it wasn't even that long. I think the longest flight I've ever been on was like 9.5 hours. That was going from London to Vancouver. I prefer to be in vehicles rather than on them. I mean,
technically you're on a vehicle when you're in the vehicle. You're just not on top of the vehicle. Because you're on the floor of the vehicle. Chechnya to London? Yeah, that'd be a long flight. Yeah, that is true. You would be on it on a bike. That is a good point, Drave. And by that logic, I guess something like a skateboard you would be on as well. Or a motorcycle. So, yeah, I bet you feel foolish now, don't you, Pinked? Yeah, rollerblades. You're in and on them. Yep, that is true. Hey, Maddie, how's it going? If memory serves, Maddie, you are Violet, right? Can't remember, but I think that's your username. Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure I got the right person. But yeah, how you doing? Oops. I regret doing the build I'm doing. Yeah, that's a risk you always run in Minecraft. I felt the same way with my build on Skypuck Kingdoms. It was great when it was done, though. During the entire process, I was like, wanting to do this to myself. But yeah, what are you building? Just remember to keep your eye on the prize. It'll be great when it's done. My back is killing me. Someone help. Yeah, I feel you there. Honestly, airplane seats suck. And there's no leg space in most of them. Like, even just doing the flight from where I live right now to go visit my mom, I hate doing that, and that's only 4.5 hours. And that's not even leaving Canada. That's still within Canada. I have a picture of what I'm trying to build. Okay, yeah, if you want to toss it in Minecraft screenshots, I think the channel's called. I'll take a look. Never been on a plane. Wow. Oh, right, on a bus. You know, honestly, depending on the bus, buses are much more comfortable than planes, I find. You mentioned that you were on a bus. I don't know why I reverted to plane. I guess because we were talking about planes earlier. Been on a bus a few times. Honestly, there are some really nice buses out there. Like, when I went down to Ottawa and took the bus, that bus was really nice. Like, that's what airplanes should be like. Tons of leg space, really comfy seats. Yeah, trains can be really nice too. Actually, I think that the bus that I was on going to Ottawa was nicer than a lot of the trains that I've been on. For 13 hours, they're not. Yeah, that's fair. For 13 hours, not a lot of things are. Trying to convince my gaming friend to take the bus from Ottawa to Toronto when I go to Toronto. Honestly, it's not a bad bus ride or train ride. It's like 4 hours, I think, but I mean, like, I have a friend that does that bus ride like every other week. Is that the picture? Let me take a quick look here. Oh, that'll be really cool when it's done. I'll have to come check that out when you finish, Maddie. 4 hours and like $25 one way. That's nothing. Honestly, even the GO train is like more expensive than that. It's much more convenient, but it's a little pricey. To go from where I live to Toronto, it costs like $10. Right. But yeah, and then there's also the Via Rail train that goes from Ottawa to Toronto. So there's option of bus or train. Oh, he's jobless, so he's hoping to have a job by the time you visit. That is fair. $25 is expensive when you don't have a job. Then again, $1 is expensive when you don't have a job. 3 hours before I have to board the boat to England. You really are going on an adventure. Have you considered unsubbing to King Alfie? I think that is a bad consideration. Why would anyone in their right mind consider doing that? Good job. There's a wall there, Pinked. I know you found it with your face, but just in case, you know. In case you didn't realize what it was. I still haven't decided what I'm going to be doing in this courtyard here. Oi! You're knocking out the torches. Not much to see in England. I would beg to differ. I think there's a lot to see in England. In fact, I would really like to go to England at some point. I've only ever had layovers there. I remember I had a friend who was dating someone who, let's just say, wasn't the brightest. And we were talking to her at one point, and she was saying all these places she wanted to visit. She was like, yeah, I want to visit like England and France. And this was back in like 2016 or 17 or something like that. We were like, oh, so you wanna visit Europe? And she was like, oh God, why would I ever want to go to Europe? That place is a word I can't say whole. And we were like, we got news for you. So yeah, she wanted to go to England and France and all those places, but not Europe. Why would anyone want to go to Europe? If you would go to Prague, I would be happy to be your translator. Prague would be a really cool place to visit. East of the country of Europe. Honestly, this happened like almost 10 years ago at this point, and we still make fun of my friend for dating her. for as long as he did.
Americans in a nutshell. Sadly, she was Canadian. If you come to England, I'll be your translator.
Great. The English dude who can barely speak English himself is going to translate English for me.
Uh-oh. Go away. Someone able to sleep? English isn't great. I still gotta learn Finnish so my girlfriend can stop being mean to me. Why do you have to learn Finnish for your girlfriend to not be mean to you? If you come to the Netherlands, I won't be your translator.
You're so thoughtful. You always know what to say, Drave.
Thank you, King. I appreciate that. You want to learn Finnish, Maddie? You have my condolences. Yeah, I know Swedes aren't too fond of Finnish people. Although I will admit, when I
used to talk to a lot more Swedish people quite a few years back, and there were times where I'd be in the call where like a whole bunch of people would be talking Swedish, and obviously I didn't know Swedish, right? And at times, who's watched the Muppets? Who knows who the Swedish chef is? There would be times where I'd just be sitting there going to myself, nee 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 bork 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 bork.
bread. How's it going, bread connoisseur? I don't mind Finnish people, but the language is hell to learn. That is fair. Okay, so we need andesite walls and we need cobblestone walls now.
But yeah, I would just start making Swedish chef sounds at them when they'd start speaking Swedish while I was in the call.
So it's like, let's keep it to a language we all know. For being a bread connoisseur, you sure did spell that wrong. No. No proof. Maybe the way they spell it is right and we're all wrong. They are a connoisseur after all. I'm offended, King. Cobblestone walls, that's what I came here for. We'll make quite a few of them. Bread is the way to spell it. I feel like I'm going to need more than that, actually. I was hoping to find some more stacks there. Then perhaps you spelt it wrong in your name. Maybe. Andesite. Here we go. And then we go through with our terracotta after. My name has to be correct, or the bad people like streams that just are mean and judge me. Oh, like streamers are mean and judge me. Okay, that makes more sense. Nah, it's all good. Honestly, I've seen some real bad usernames over the time that I've streamed, so you're good. I put all those too high, didn't I? Yep, sure did. Swedish is one language I ain't learning. I learned a little bit of Swedish at one point. It is a hard language to learn, I will say that. English castles are French castles, but with English names. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why are you a pink duck? No offense. I mean, yeah, that's a good point. Why are you a pink duck? King, there's an evil scammer in my DMs from your Discord server. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is beyond ruined. Also, hi. If you could just shoot us a message with who that is, we'll take care of it, Circuit. I don't remember anymore. Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, we don't want scammers in our Discord server. Memory is lost to time. To be fair, like, the amount of time could have been like yesterday and Pinked would have still forgotten it. Also, do you just go by Bread? Or do you have another name that I'm supposed to use? What am I supposed to do again? I forget my job. Is that a ban? Yeah, just get rid of them. Unless it's like someone who's been around for a really long time, in which case maybe just time them out to give them a chance to get their Discord account back. Brett's 23 steps ahead. Awesome. They joined today, looks like. Yeah, nuke him. $23andMe. At some point, I do want to actually do one of those, a 23andMe. Because I don't actually know like my full family history or anything like that, because my mom was actually adopted. So I don't know what my full ancestry is. Been interesting. Bet you're Irish. I would be surprised if I was Irish. Or I'd be surprised if I was very Irish. I know I have a little bit of Irish on my dad's side, but my dad's side is basically just a mix of every white race you can imagine. And then on my mom's side, we know that there's part Italian, and we know that there's part Bangladesh, but that's all we know. And we don't know like how much of either side is there. All we know is those two exist. We don't know percentages or anything like that, or if there's anything else mixed in there. I tried to verify the scammer was a real professional graphic designer. Oh, yeah. I'm sure they all are. Special command to delete everything from their PC, but they wouldn't go for it for some silly reason. I know, I can't believe they didn't believe you. Well, I don't know why, but literally everyone I ever met just nicknamed me Bread without asking. They always do that, and now it's my thing for people to just call me Bread. Fair enough. If you accept a name, it becomes your name. Bread yummy. But yeah, Bread, you are more than welcome to join us on the server if you'd like. Or you can continue watching. It is totally up to you, or you can do both if you want. This is a public SMP that I run, so you're more than welcome to join with either Java or Bedrock. We have a port for both. We're just having a chill time working on our spawn area right now. There we go. Let's get some light in here. What's going on? Just checking something out there. There we go. Let's keep going. Rocket jump. I make baby go bye-bye. I play Bedrock, so I'll get Twitch open on my laptop. That is fair. So are you playing on your phone or something? Ah. Okay. Oh man, and you're trying to build that on your phone? That is going to be super rewarding when it's done, but man, that process. I wish I could, but you know, have one of those phases where you play for a little bit and then you don't. I deleted it last time I played and need to pay for it again for some reason. Huh. God, do I want to play, though. That's really weird that it's making you pay for it again. Wait a minute. Do you play on PC or do you play on mobile? The bot's gone. So many professional designers. Aw, shucks. Don't worry, there'll be another one. Oh yeah, there definitely will be another one. You can count on that. I miss meeting random people online and then giving them the most crucial information. That could help me later in life. True heroes. Yeah. Well, if you get access to your account back, you're more than welcome to join us on here. Honestly, we got an awesome community on here. So you'll find lots of people to just have fun conversations with and maybe even someone to base with. Who knows? But it is not this day. Let's be real. That day is far, far, far into the future, Pinked. Yeah, you can join the Discord too if you want. Bread. Ollie, how's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm not 18, so I can't. Yeah, Discord is 13 plus. Oh, it's 18 in your country. That is... I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know Discord had country-based rules. That's really interesting. Hey, Basic, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Xenix, welcome in. Basic, welcome in. Hope you're both doing well today. And anyone else that came in on the raid there. We're just on the viewer SMP at the moment. And if we could get a shout-out going for Basic, that would be great. I'm in England. I just love a cup of tea for my mates, eh? Hey, Pinked is from England as well. I didn't know it was 18 plus in England. I thought Discord just had universal rules, to be honest. Oh, misspell. Fair enough. It happens, it happens. Waiting for sand to smelt. Yeah, that's a bit of a long, tedious process. Yeah. And just a reminder to everyone, make sure not to share your age in here. Just to protect everyone involved. Or my parents are lying somehow. You know, that wouldn't entirely surprise me. But no, I'm like 90% certain that Discord is just universal rules 13 plus. Obviously, don't take my word for that. Make sure to do your research. But I'm fairly certain that's the case. I'm older than time itself. An eldritch horror. Only a king can share his age. Exactly. He's 97 for anyone who's wondering. You know, I was born in 97, so you're sort of right. I see it says 18 because of sexual stuff. There are some Discord servers that have an 18 plus barrier on them, but in general, Discord itself is not 18 plus. Like, my Discord server is a PG server. Like, if anything like that comes up, our mods delete it and ban that person. If anyone has a Twitch account older than me, I'll gift you a tier 3 sub. I would be very surprised. Hey, Ryad's here. Right? Yeah, right. Honestly, I don't even look anymore. I just hear the gorp and I'm like, that's gotta be a Ryad, right? Everyone's too afraid for the challenge. Oh boy. Circuit's doing the thing. He's spending his life savings again. Yeah, like I said, I think it's very dependent on the server. Because I have definitely seen Discord servers that explicitly say this is 18 plus.
but general Discord servers, unless it has that marker, are 13 plus, which is just their TOS. Under 13, you are not allowed to be on Discord or Twitch for that matter. There goes my car fund. Time to mute King for a bit now. Womp womp. Oh yeah, Brett, if you haven't muted me already, I got my my brine shrimp thing today. It actually shipped really fast. Bread. See ya, boys. See you later, Bread. Hopefully we'll see you again next stream. There's an angry duck on the roof. Must be a Canadian goose. Two years, not older than Brett. Almost 11 p.m. Interesting. 11. That's what, 4 hours ahead of me? I'm not entirely sure where you are. Usually I can tell where people are from their time zones, but I don't know what area is 4 hours ahead of me. Maybe parts of England? How big is the dragon horde? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was pretty sure England was 5 hours ahead of me. There's a fruit fly buzzing around my head and it's really annoying me. I'm gonna have to do a lot of terraforming on this area when we're done the build. I still haven't quite decided how I'm gonna do it though. $23.45. Soon be an hour back. Thanks, Banked. Okay, now we need our terracotta. This side is blue.
Don't cry.
Did I hear sand? Yeah, Maddie's collecting a bunch of sand to turn into glass. There we go, blue. Alrighty. Coffee's here. But yeah, I still gotta figure out what to do with this courtyard here. I was thinking about building a tower in it, but I'm not sure.
Definitely have to do something in it. It's a very large open area. One of the ideas I was thinking of was essentially a PvP tower. So inside that tower, I would turn on PvP, and like anyone who enters the tower is fair game to kill. Just that people who like PvP can go hang out there in PvP. And then as soon as you step out of the tower, you'd be protected by the spawn protection again. So I was thinking of maybe doing a tower there, or just like a fighting pit, maybe. That was another idea I had for there. One of the sides I was going to reserve for events. So, like, if we were doing like a Christmas event, then I could decorate that courtyard area for Christmas or whatever. And it could be just like an event square. But yeah, the other side I'm still not entirely sure what to do with. Long way to travel across Europe. Is it sad that it takes longer to travel across Canada than all of Europe? Because, yeah, traveling 20 hours in Canada, you can basically go from one end of Ontario to the other. Michael Myers. How's it going? Thank you for the follow. Okay, sure, Alfie, but you're not gonna... You're not gonna... Why does that say couch? Is that a typo, or is this some weird English term I don't know about? Oh, bus. Okay. I was like, what do you mean couch across Canada? Bus across Canada. No, you actually can bus across Canada. You can also take the train across Canada. Does maple syrup grow on trees over there? In trees. How many bottles of maple syrup do you consume per day? At least 7. Like any less, and you're not a true Canadian. True story. If you go to a public swimming pool, it's at least 4% maple syrup. Like, maple syrup has a greater parts per million than urine in public swimming pools over here. They use it to power their cars. How does maple syrup get in the swimming pools? The same way it gets in our cars. We put it there. They use the showers before swimming. Do you have maple syrup on spaghetti? Maybe not spaghetti, but I do actually have a really good recipe for salmon done in maple syrup. They shower in it. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. Ow. They have maple syrup, or they have maple frozen syrup spaghetti. Ooh. Who knew building with glass was so hard in Bedrock? You've never had maple syrup? Ah, your poor taste buds. They have suffered. Buddy the Elf would not be impressed. Never had real maple syrup. Real maple syrup is good. There we go. What would you suggest having it on? Pancakes, obviously. Although there is a Canadian tradition that pretty much everyone has done at some point in their life on like a school trip or something. You go to a maple syrup, like a place where they make maple syrup, and they take it straight out of the vat and they put it into the snow, and it cools in the snow, and you basically just wrap it around like a popsicle stick or something like that, and you eat the fresh maple syrup. It's really good. Waffles are greater than pancakes. Get out of here. It's really good because they pour this steaming maple syrup into the snow, and you just see it all steam up and everything like that as it's cooling in the snow. It's a real Canadian treat. Are we talking American pancakes? What's an American pancake? The horrible thick ones? I hate to break it to you, but that's not an American pancake. The Americans like to take credit for our pancakes, but no. I think the line between pancake and crepe is gone here. Yeah, I've had quote unquote pancakes out in Europe before. They're just crepes. they're not pancakes. Swedish pancake is the best. They're really not. Trust me. And I've made Canadian style pancakes for people out in Sweden before, and they all agree that ours is way better. Pancake equals crepe, to be honest? No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. And if it does, you're making your pancakes wrong. We do have an International Pancake Day, yes. It does in Europe. Fake pancakes. I spot a coffee. Oh, he's placing torches. Ignore the darkness down there, coffee. We have crepes on Pancake Day, I guess. Yeah, you do. Now, you see, if I were to ever meet you, Pinked, I would make you eat a
a Canadian pancake. I don't know if like there's a way that Americans do it that make it bad or something like that, but trust me, the way we do it is good. Some homemade real pancakes. Yep. Okay. Americans add sugar to their pancakes. I mean, there is a lot of sugar in maple syrup. Just eat King. Clearly he's made out of pancakes and maple syrup. Yeah, but if you stab me with a fork, you're gonna get a weird metallic taste. Okay, I forget how the corner looks. Ow! It is just stone bricks. Okay. I have no stone bricks in my inventory. Ow. Oh, that's not my pork. Okay. That is not right. This is. Here we go. I guess I decided to be lazy and not put any designs in the corner, but to be honest, with a diagonal corner, makes sense. Make you eat, I don't even know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even gonna try. Whatever that is. Okay, what is this? Polished andesite. Try to Google them. I don't doubt that it's good. Pretend it's my culture. I don't even like tea, man. I want something to drink. Oh, here's a good idea. Let's have hot leaf water. You will have tea and you will enjoy it. I don't think I will. I'm gonna walk to Canada, follow the stenchy smells until I find King and force him to eat a pie floater. I don't even know what that is. The only place tea belongs is in the harbor. Pie floater sounds vile. Tea is tasty. Tea is leaf water. And you cannot convince me otherwise, because that's literally what it is. Tough slabs. Okay. And then andesite stairs. We're almost out of andesite, I think. Oh no. Put this stuff away. Don't need that cluttering our inventory right now. Bun's right. Bun drinks loads of different teas. I drink one type. All I need. Or Americans drink a gallon of coffee, bean water. Yeah, coffee is just hot bean water.
Trust me, I know. Right, the tough bricks. That's what you take that back. It's literally what it is. It's hot bean water. Wait until you find out what apple juice is. Oh, God. Okay, I think this is the first one here, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Then slabs between. Cool. Apple juice is really good. Yeah, I agree on that. But if you're talking about things packed full of sugar, my God, does apple juice have a lot of sugar? I can only have so much of it. Humanity peaked at apple juice. Although, personally, I like orange juice better than apple juice. Spicy potato water. Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's kind of what vodka is, yeah. You're not wrong. Oops. Beer's bread water. Yep, liquid bread. Ah, dang it. Oh, man. There we go. Bitter apple juice. Yep. Beer is yum yum. It really isn't. It really isn't. You can't convince me to drink beer. I hate the taste of it. Doesn't like tea or beer. And he wants to come to England. Hey, I mean, Canada's kind of known for their beer, but I still don't like beer. Come down under and get a BB. We'll ignore that one death. It wasn't supposed to happen. Never happened. Getting stabbed the moment he leaves the plane. Don't worry, I won't get stabbed. I'll cross-check him with a hockey stick. making good progress on this wall here. Gonna go to sleep now. It is just past midnight. Fair enough. Have a good night, Fanda. It was good seeing you. Safe travels. One more row. Then whatever happens in the corner. I'll end up with 100 deaths by this. Don't worry, you'll never beat Emmy's death record in Season 1 of Enigma SMP. I don't think anyone can touch that record except for maybe Milkman. Milkman is also particularly skilled at dying, so I have confidence that he could beat the record, but actually, let's just turn this all. I need quite a bit of it. What's the record? I think Emmy died something like 3,000 times in Season 1 of Enigma. Went to London recently, didn't get stabbed. Are you proud? Yeah, I mean, that is quite the achievement. Yeah, 3,000. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but ask her next time she's on. I legitimately don't think it is an exaggeration. I think that's very close to the actual number. I know it's in and around the 2,500 to 3,000 range. I'm not proud. What were you doing in London? The real questions are being asked now. Holiday, kinda. Could have gone anywhere. And he chose to go to the one country that decided to leave the EU. Although I was reading some polls recently that that showed an increase in interest to rejoin the EU. Went to visit your dad in the EU? He was studying there? Cool. Or EU. UK. Might actually beat Emmy's death record. You got a long way to go for that. Yeah. No, there were a lot of people who regretted it. But yeah, I was reading an article that that says that I think it was by 2030 England will likely rejoin the EU. We're almost done with this side of the wall. There's a few jobs that I was considering applying to that are based out of London. Oops. But yeah, and I was reading into it, and apparently I can apply for those jobs without a visa. Because, yeah, as a Canadian citizen, I can apply for the jobs without a visa, and then if I got like an interview and they wanted to hire me, they would apply for the visa for me. Yeah, England and Canada have and always have had good relations, so it's easy for me to go there. All right, that looks like a wall, or at least it looks like half a wall. The back half, it doesn't exactly look like a wall yet. We'll work on that another time, I'm thinking. One of the things that I do really want to do is finish the design for this this building right here. Imagine that, but with most European countries that's not Europe joining the EU. Oh my god. No actual schools involved. Okay, so more like a training course. I Englished bad with that one, Alfie, my bad. Yeah, I was struggling to read that one. I was like, I think this is how it goes. I think. Okay, we need some more granite to cap that off, and I think some tuff. Yeah. I still have some, right? Yeah. Alright, there's some tuff around here somewhere. Or granite. That should be enough, I think. That's probably way more than enough, actually. We also got to figure out something to do on top of these walls here. Because I don't want to leave them just blank. I want to have something going on top of them. Let's do that for now. Mayhaps. There we go. Oh, I missed a block. Okay, now there we go. Yeah, so the portal building is going to be a bit higher up. It's going to be at the same level as the second floor here. And then there's going to be a staircase going up to that level. Yes, I haven't seen the actual build yet. Or, well, sorry, I guess that's not true. I have seen where you're building. And I saw kind of like an outline that you've started.
but I haven't seen it since earlier today. I pop on the server every now and then in staff mode, and I teleport around to people's bases to check them out. So I did actually see it earlier today.
This is really coming together. I'm gonna head out. Sounds good, Drabe. Thanks for stopping in. Always good to see you. When did you last see it? 3 hours ago, maybe? But yeah, I've really got to figure out what we're going to do in this area here. It's a big area. Hi, can't play today. All good, Utah. How you doing? But yeah, maybe we'll do like a fighting pit on this side, and then on the other side we'll do our event square. Or vice versa. Maybe we'll do the event square over here and then the fighting arena over there, because that's kind of the entrance to the gaming district on that side. Unless anyone else has a better idea. This is just what I have off the top of my head. I see a duck. Cool. Iron. Thanks. How are you? I'm doing good, man. How about you? Okay, an iron block and 9 ingots. Oh. Some more iron. Okay, yep. A bit more iron. Uh-huh. We're at 15 blocks now. I have no idea what you want. Give back or else. Okay. Or else what? Pink has so much iron, I know, right? So what's your plan here? Why am I not falling? The heck? What happened there? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm not flying. You just made me massive. It just looks like I'm flying from up here. Charge. Yeah. What the farts? Okay, we're good. King's real height confirmed. Well, I promise you, in real life, I am not 2 meters tall. I am definitely not 2 meters tall. $20 meters or 0.05 meters. Want to come see what I've done before I log off to go sleep? Yeah, sure, why not? There we go. Send you a teleport request. Feel free to accept that. Ah! Okay, we're here. Ooh. Yeah, that is a lot of glass. You weren't kidding. I'm trying to jump over a wall. No way, King's above 6 foot. You are correct. This is looking good. Yeah, I can see from the picture that you sent me how this will turn out. 3 foot and Bilbo's cousin. Yeah, this is going to look good when it's done. This is where I kept dying. Oh, from falling off the top, or? "10 feet tall." Smallest Python dev. I don't develop in Python. I know Python, but I'm not a Python dev. But yeah, this is looking awesome. Yeah, I'll come check it out next stream as well, and I'll check out the progress. Let's head back to spawn.
Oh, the walls to keep out the creepers? Fair enough. Something I would like to start working on soon here at Spawn 2 is the interior. So, going this way, I already have the beginnings of, like, rooms and stuff like that. This right here is going to be kind of like a staircase room. So we're going to have a spiral staircase going up to the second level and down into the crypt or the catacombs or whatever we wind up calling it.
Why does YouTube have such a delay? Yeah, I had to choose one of them to have a delay because the internet here isn't powerful enough to run both streams at, like, no delay. So I kept Twitch as minimal to no delay, and then I had to increase the latency a little bit on the YouTube side. 30-year delay. I think there might be like a 20-second delay or something like that from what I've seen. Just get better internet. Now, you see, that's easier said than done, because I would love to, but it's also not my house, so I have little to no say. But yeah, so we'll start working on the interior on that side soonish, and then on this side, once we get it done, this is going to be our museum. So I do want to get that going too, so that we can start renaming fish on this world. 20 seconds is a funny way to pronounce century. Crazy how it's streaming streams from 3 years ago on YouTube. I convinced my family to split the cost of 500 megabyte download speed. Not bad. When I get my own place, I'm getting gigabit again. I used to have gigabit, and I really miss it. Actually, in my area, I think the max you can get is like 2 gigabit. But yeah, I used to have 1. So yeah, next stream we'll keep working on this over here, I think. We also need to film this path here that Sage made. So Sage went and outlined the path to the lower shopping district here, so we got to finish this at some point. Splits over to Bun Bun Shop as well as over to the bottom of where the waterfall will be over here. I might have more done on my build by then. Yeah, definitely. I'll come check it out next time I'm on. Next stream might not be on the viewer server. We will see. We may branch off and go and do a stream on the hardcore world, or depending on when I get to streaming again, maybe we'll be able to do it on our forever world. Who knows? So tomorrow, the plan is I'm heading into the office for the day, so I won't be recording or streaming tomorrow. But I will get back to recording on Wednesday. So basically, when I have enough footage to make a full episode, that's when I can start streaming on that world. Because I need to get episode 1 finished before I can start streaming on it. Otherwise, there's going to be a weird time gap in episode 1. And that might be a little off-putting. Forever World SMP confirmed. I mean, that's basically what this is. Let's be real. This server's been running for nearly 2 years now. This is a forever SMP. True. Yeah, and we have no plans to reset this server anytime soon, as long as, you know, Mojang doesn't break anything on us. So knock on wood, because Mojang's good at breaking things. But yeah, we're gonna find someone to raid out to here. Let's see who is live at the moment. Can't wait to reset randomly without warning. Who is live? We got Kim, we got Nathra. Oh, Leon's live. With Trog, I think. What is nature doing? Vikings live. Let's go raid Leon. Leon is trying to get to affiliate status, so I'm gonna send you over to him. He's a member of Skyblock Kingdoms. He was part of the End Kingdom. Super awesome dude. So awesome. Thank you, Pinked. If you are subbed, grab the bouncing derps. If you're not, grab the raid symbol. And say hi to Leon when you get over there for me. Cool. I will be live again later this week. Probably Thursday or Friday if I had to guess. And I will see you guys then. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye. I didn't time that right. Now I can say goodbye.